This is the ritual now. Gotta get 3 snaps. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for the next episode of Alan Wake 2. And it's gonna be a good one because we're starting in the Valhalla nursing home. Let's go find Tor and Odin. I'll see you guys in the game. Okie dokies. Let's head back downstairs and talk to Ahti before we start exploring up here. We can finally take our time. Oh, start downstairs. Start downstairs. Fix it. Oh, is that a leak? Did you see that? Is that a water leak? Oh no. Maybe not. I must have imagined it. Wow. Beautiful mirror. The way that the sun streams in here too. Oh. It actually kind of feels like that poster where it's that haze, that beautiful like dusk moment. Oh, the golden years. Actually, that's the best way to describe it. The golden years, and it feels golden inside of this. We saw this one scratched out. Rock around the rocking chair. I can't get into the wellness center. You said I've been here before?
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left.
Years?
After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown.
Subtle.
You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story.
But then with her saying that she's at home watching Night Springs, is that similar to what Barry experienced when Barry was in a hotel room and a Night Springs episode of Alan Wake Fighting Scratch came on? What if her daughter's still alive watching a Night Springs episode of her mom? What if I don't...
Saga, that area is for staff only.
What if I don't have a daughter? What if it's... I'm trying to like connect this. I'm like, hold on. What's the wellness center? I'm just sitting here. I'm like, if this whole thing is another Night Springs episode, then maybe in this Night Springs episode, I've manufactured that I have a daughter on the outside, but I don't actually.
What's in the wellness center?
Oh, that's where we provide our health services to the residents. We have a rehab facility, dining area, and beds for special round-the-clock care.
That's amazing.
To stay young, stay limber.
Oh, that's actually really sweet. That must connect to the other house. The bingo cards, donuts, for the twilight years. Great song choice, Ahti. Nice to meet you. I'm Saga. I guarantee he already knows who we are.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Eipä siinä. Name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name.
Oh.
I'm Ahti.
Anything good on the jukebox?
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals. Perkele Vikings. Perkele.
Were you in the band?
Were you in a band?
Minäkö? No. Perkele saatana, en ollut en. Not
His own
so
band.
much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Oh. Ahti and the janitors maybe opened or played alongside. Okay, it's not flooding. It's just a little lake back there, a little pond.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Thanks anyway.
Only a seaman can know everything. A man of the sea.
Rushing
Sailor.
is not good for you, and hurry is not an honor.
Oh, I like that one.
Liekö olet tämmöstä
I agree. We must take our time with things. Everybody's in a hurry to get things done, and they rush until life's no fun.
Rain is coming down like from the ass of Esteri.
Oh,
Vaikka
Okay.
vettä hänellä
Okay. yeah, the wellness center. Okay, so you can go, well, I guess you can just go out to the backside through this. So that door just leads you to it. It doesn't have a connection.
Ai. The song revives the soul.
I agree. I definitely agree. We need to get a special key code that will allow us access or entry to the other two areas. Rose isn't necessarily watching us like a hawk, but it's not going to be easy to get to any of those places. The best of brightest, the best of the brightest flashlights in review. It's a fun magazine. Guess we could start by talking to these two. There's a little hand sanitizer machine. I don't know about carrying Blair.
Are you planning to go watch the Deer Fest parade, Mandy May?
And sit in a crowd of noisy drunks all day? I'd rather stick this knitting needle in my ear.
Oh my goodness. Oh. She's like, I'm very happy right here by myself. Trends and style, nature. Yeah, I wonder how many loose weapon parts we're gonna find around in the old folks' home. Even Vikings need their rest. Such a beautiful house, but I hear water damage up. Oh gosh, all around. Look at that, the chandelier too. Oh no, my heart aches for this house. Just needs a little bandage. Have you seen Tor and Odin? This guy, every time, it's the perfect face for, I'm older, I'm your elder, why are you speaking to me? I just want to be in a sauna.
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs. But your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt.
Wait, but I thought the hammer
Something's
was...
wrong with him.
Oh, I thought the hammer was the rubber one. What happened to Tor?
Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted.
Ow.
It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him.
Blum.
It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Mandy May, you can't say stuff like that.
Mandy May. What are you knitting?
That's some fascinating knitwork, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
I wonder if we're gonna see that pop up later, because this woman really wants to find a place for her needle to stick into. It is what it wants to
Norman,
be.
put some clothes
The
on.
little ornaments
What
for
if that
soccer
towel
ball.
Slipped?
A really decrepit
No
soccer
one
ball.
wants to see your meat basket.
Not until I've gotten more sauna.
Not in my 28 years on this planet have I heard meat basket. And I could have gone the rest of my life not hearing that. Okay, case board. We've got a couple more things. The Alex Casey lunchboxes. There you go. Mandy May has the knit design I've been finding by the lunchboxes. There. Who left these? She mentioned she's been making them for Rose. So Rose is the one that's left all of them. We're so close to ending that case. Called the story. I still gotta find these. I'm gonna have to go back. But there was... We need to go to cases. The Anderson brothers. Yeah, there's one more piece for this. Norman. Tor had some kind of accident. Odin is sleeping upstairs. Maybe Odin can tell me what happened to Tor. What happened? Electrocuted by a telephone pole. You guys are 8.5 though. I will give it to you. Golden years.
Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia?
Cynthia.
He's like a horny teenager.
What's wrong with a little romance at our age?
What are you gonna say to that, Miss May? Nothing? Also not the flamingo behind this all scene. I mean, there are some fascinating and slightly disturbing facts about certain things being passed around in an old folks' home. So yeah, I'm not doubting anything that they're saying in regards to that. Now this is really cool. So you put somebody on this and it slides them up, whether they're in a wheelchair or something else. Or maybe if they have crutches, but it's out of order. So only a certain amount of people would be able to get up here right now. They really need to get that fixed. Some of the people that live here would depend on it. Oh, nicely done with the rods holding in the rug. That's really good, especially in a place like this. You need to make sure that none of the rug gets swept out. Washing your hands here. More muffins. A little tiny teaspoon. The smallest of teaspoons. Coffee of the year, question mark. We'll start with the second floor. That's the map of the place.
This is Tor's room.
Tor and Odin and the Donna's across. Third floor, I want to go to Cynthia's room. This is Tor's room. Well, let me look. We're family. What's his is mine. Something like that. Images of them looking somewhere. Old posters. Well, the lightning might be more apt than we even realized.
More moonshine.
Could have been.
Was this a drunken rampage?
Is Rose allowing him to have all of his Anderson moonshine here? Rose.
This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
No. It's absolutely disheveled. Beautiful high ceilings. I just love a high ceiling really. What? The high ceilings absolutely open up the place too with these beautiful windows, the light streaming in. I guess you can only have so many people inhabiting the place because what? How many rooms are there? Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 9 rooms. So 9 different people at the same time. All right, give me 1 second. So 9. Oh, another leak. Oh my goodness. Where's all this water coming from? I guess just from a recent rainfall? They really got to get that fixed. The mold that would form from all of this would not be good for the folks. Odin's room. Yeah. Odin's missing too. Records closed, light bulbs, more of the cards. The real crime. Okay. Yeah, guys. Come on. If there's not black mold in this home, I would be shocked. This is horrible.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery.
There he is. He's
Or
still
is this
here.
something more serious?
Whoa. The Anderson farm.
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is
Also,
this more of the story?
not the dart being thrown into him. The Anderson farm, 1989. Is that a little baby Saga? I don't know. More of the woods. It's a pop-up bed for right now, yeah. Aw, Odin. Of course he has the ravens. Or are they crows? They're probably crows. I should know that. Oh, nice chair. living and gardening. And there's a massive leak right here. They really need to get this fixed. These poor people. The sea of the nights, the sea of night. To drink from the cup of the wise one, for wisdom to be a seer. I gave up my eye, in the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds to madness and beyond, across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree. I gave up my eye so many times. We have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before and will keep on meeting still. Where did I put the eye? Before time, I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of the wisdom, the cauldron. I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom, the cauldron. 1976, I took it out myself to see, drank the moonshine. 1988, he who stands on the threshold took it from me. The time will come again to be writ again. He who stands on the threshold took it from me. But that couldn't have been Alan. Who would have stood on the threshold at that time?
Can you hear me, Odin?
His little sweater. I have questions. I don't think this is the time to ask questions for him.
Odin Anderson? Can you hear me?
He needs a blankie.
I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
Saga. Yeah. I might need to do profiling.
He's in no shape to talk.
Yeah, but we can try to profile. Hangover, is that what it is? Are we sure about that?
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
I don't think so.
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest.
Saga.
And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family?
Maybe.
Is that why this is happening?
Okay, what if when they first fought back the darkness, but they did, like, everybody is susceptible to the darkness once you've, like, had a little tryst with it, right? After they pushed it back, once you've been impacted by it, it just impacts you in different ways. Look at Rose, look at Cynthia, Alan, and anyone. What if after what they did, it permanently changed something and, like, the darkness never left them? So when they went and they had their daughter, the darkness also had a grip on her. And so she left this area, left them, tried to get away from the darkness. Maybe she tried to run away from it in an effort. And then when she had her own daughter, Saga, it was passed down to her. So that's why I'm susceptible to everything that's happening around here. And I have this special ability, but then also have the ability to impact the threshold and things like that because I'm a daughter of darkness. Almost, in a way, no? Maybe loosely, something like that? That's the only thing I can think of him switching places with us. They must really be our relatives, no matter what part of the story is true, whether my daughter is dead or not. Our connection.
I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before.
Yeah.
How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique?
His eyes.
Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more.
The dilation of their eyes, especially when they're in that moment as a seer, is quite intense. Right, Tor. Her actual grandpa. There was another thought that I had. Our connection. Oh, and just like that, I think this was something we kind of discovered and found out and also discussed at length in the first one. But that was that I think Tor and Odin, they created this moonshine, and maybe by being in a state like that, it was how they dealt with the darkness that had not consumed them, but impacted them and touched them. I think they turned to alcohol as a way to resist it, and maybe it naturally limits its power and its grip on Tor and Odin
You said Tor is
in their
danger.
drunken state.
What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback.
Prince of Darkness.
Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver.
What?
Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Cynthia?
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch?
Yeah.
Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt.
No, if Tor becomes one of the Taken in this... No. He can't. Maybe if we use the clicker, we can bring him back. Maybe because we have the clicker with us, we might be able to save him just from that brink.
I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years.
Of course they have.
But we already have our band. And those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with.
Also true.
No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin.
And they're right.
I'm starting to see it too.
They're definitely right. Odin having these two little scratches here, not on... Is that a tattoo underneath, or is it on the page itself? Looks like two little scratchy handprints trying to pull them down.
I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world, but the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker.
No.
By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
Right. He just called interchangeable, perhaps the same way that Scratch has multiple different names that are interchangeable. Alan, Tom, one and the same, just different realities. This would kind of go back to alternate realities. Tom is Alan, Alan is Scratch, all different realities, all hunting and trying to not be devoured by the next. Well, two prey, one predator. Huh. Washed away. So Tom, perhaps Tom found the clicker or a piece of it. He found an object of power originally, and then was able to get it to Alan in Alan Wake 1. Maybe. Okay, back to the case board. Art like Wake's writing has the power to change reality. The clicker magnifies that change. This. What do Tor and Odin know about the clicker? One more. The clicker is an amplifier alone. It's not. Is an amplifier alone. It is not very useful. Do I have the power to amplify it?
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
Gosh, the details in the characters' faces. Look for Tor in his room. He's in danger. Here. We don't know yet. Odin seems to be worried about his brother. I should see if Tor is in his room. Why did he say to be wary about Cynthia? Of all people.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Something's wrong with Tor. Tor, Odin, I'd check it out. Tor told Odin I'd check it out. Wellness center. We're gonna have to get to the wellness center. All right, I'll be back. I will save him. Maybe that's why somebody had mentioned that Tor was sweet on Cynthia. Maybe Odin... Okay, I don't like that already. Oh, Donna? I don't like that.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental
Get
and
it,
physical
girl?
strengthening exercises, do you? I thought not.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't mind me.
Just gonna
And
loot.
now I have to start over.
Sorry. But I'm just gonna confiscate that 9mm ammo. I'm not exactly sure that is an authorized item in this home.
Breakfast is at 7. Tomorrow will be eggs, toast, grapefruit, orange juice, tea,
Wait.
coffee. Service stops at 9.
I've heard that
Lunch
before.
at 11. Tomorrow is borscht with oyster crackers. The other choice is stewed beef. I will have borscht. Cranberry juice or water is served as well. Service stops at 12:30.
That is really morbid to have a graveyard hanging above your fireplace when you are... Oh,
Tea time at 2:30.
tea time?
Coffee is also served. A cookie tray is available. Maximum of 2 per resident. If it's somebody's birthday, then cake is served instead of cookies. There is no birthday tomorrow, so cookies.
No birthday.
Tea time ends at 3:30.
She's a lamp in here too. All right, ma'am, I'll let you get back to it. Crush it. I was thinking about how a lot of times with even horror movies, there's 2 things that often get distorted and twisted into being scary, and that's a lot of children's toys. We often get freaked out when we see kids or older folks. I think those are the 2 because they're in the phases closest to death. I wonder if subconsciously we already find there to be something a little bit like an inclination to something dark already there, and that's why it's so easy to take those and twist them and make them a central piece to any kind of horror story or movie or anything like that. They might be more susceptible to it as well.
Always dreamed of seeing New York in a fancy hotel.
In a fancy hotel. Coffee of the year, mascot. Before that, let me go back into the recreation room. I want to see all of this. Is that Cynthia?
They're all so
It would've been-
soft
Oh,
and sad.
it must be for an achievement.
As a young girl.
Giddy as a young girl. Water. I guess I should probably store some stuff. That plushie is so cute. Coffee spilled everywhere. I just have this burning desire to clean this whole place. Let me at it. Let me help. Let's put this here. So much stuff. I'm gonna run out of space in here. Move this into here. gonna have to start using something. What was that knocking? The golden years. I feel like it's not shifting at all. 11? Although that is one of the few clocks that's not saying 10:10. Does time actually move in this one location of all places? They have a lot of alcohol here. I would not have expected that. Especially the moonshine. Old Gods of Asgard Museum and Hall
I
of
don't
Fame.
have the key.
You need to find the key to get in there. Pat. Pat. The Pat Main radio show. Oh, no way. So he's not even on the show anymore.
Who knows what else? Ever since they sealed the
I
bunker,
shouldn't interrupt him.
it's been a hot spot for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it. Ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes. Ridiculous. The future is... So, the teens would drink there, do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home, but the bunker has a tendency to flood.
The bunker.
Especially during the winter. In the 90s,
that a jar of mayo next
teens
to
went down
donuts?
there one Saturday night and got a little drunker than usual. The teens noticed one girl, Nora
Nora.
Hesberg, was missing. They figured she just went home. When Nora's folks didn't find her in her bed the next morning, they called the police.
Nora.
The authorities, they searched the bunker and found poor Nora floating in one of the flooded passages.
No.
She had a real talent for music. Folks say they still hear her singing in the nursing home.
Oh.
Nowadays, teens think the bunker is haunted.
Probably is.
That doesn't stop them from going there. The police have tried to lock it up, but you know young people, they're persistent. Now, as for myself, an impartial journalist, I have lived here at the Valhalla nursing home for 5 years.
So they're still
And
letting
in
him
that
pee
time,
on
I have never
air.
heard Nora's singing. Just the humming of a certain neighbor of mine who has an inexplicable love for Finnish tango.
Auntie. Do you guys have a little beef, Pat? So is he still technically on the air, or like the things that we're finding, are they real? He changed this. Maybe he just thinks that he's producing episodes,
This will put
but it's
a
not coming
smile
back.
back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Yeah. Stop.
She's one of them.
No.
There must be an overlap here somewhere.
Does this spot put a smile on your face? I wasn't ready for it, and I just talked about why. This is why. This is why I don't trust kids or old people in horror things. They're too susceptible and easy to twist. They're supposed to be, look, grandmas are supposed to be comforting. They're supposed to make you cookies and make you smile and feel good. Not... My soul just left my body. That had to have been Cynthia. It had to have been. Oh, Cynthia, what happened to you? Mandy May. I love a good two-part name. Okay, just know she could be anywhere. Right. Gail?
Need the key.
Nothing for Gail. Norman. Cynthia, of course we can't get into Cynthia's room. Norman? Wait, Norman. Okay, Norman's not here. Norman's downstairs, that's right. Norman's barely dressed. The old sauna lover. I feel like he should have different magazines in here. Oh, look at the little riddles throughout through the ages, riddles through the ages. Over 200 teasers, tickles, and twisters to get to the other side. I think that I had one of these in my trailer park. Yeah, or the trailer car. The trailer? Trailer car, trailer park. 250 otter this world puns to help your conversations go swimmingly. Note to self, hide the thing with a nice little riddle like this. Better than an actual lock. Wait, is Norman a part of the Cult of the Tree? Hold the thing. What if he's talking about, what if he's the one that's been producing the riddles to some of the boxes? Norman, are you a part of the Cult of the Tree? Could it be? No, that clock stopped at 10:10 as well. I like this third floor. Okay. Yeah, that cannot be good for the inhabitants. Okay, we went in Norman's room. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, please, Mandy. Why is your room so dark? She would turn the lights out. She would turn out the lights. These, she's been helping. She's the one that made all of these for Rose. She's got pie even in here. Why do all of them have 9mm ammo? Surrounding her room. So Rose is the one leaving them. I must find a key. Something. Maybe I can ask her. Auntie. Never been more interested in going in someone's room than Aunties.
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety.
Where did you come from?
Time is long for those who wait.
Time is long.
But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
No. No. Man of mystery. So you telling me I need to go? Okay. More water. I want to get into the attic. I want to see where the leak is coming from. Multiple leaks. Nothing else here. I went into there. I didn't find a single key. But we did find Cynthia, who said, like the view from there. Maybe if we can get outside to the back, see what we can do here. Maybe Rose can let us. Yes. I know Tor is in the wall. Why didn't you mention Tor was hurt?
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
I already did. I know Tor's in the wellness center.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
Why?
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that,
The Taken. She knows.
Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Wait,
Thank you,
Auntie?
Rose.
How is he there? How did you get back down here? Starting to rain. That's where the water's coming from.
When is Blum gonna do something about these leaky roofs?
Blum's the real janitor. That's right. Blum is the real janitor. How did Audie get down there so fast? No, he's not up here anymore. Okay, that kind of freaks me out. What does that say about Audie? Is he omnipresent? There is so much more than meets the eye with him. To the wellness center. Rose doesn't... Yeah.
Puddles.
Watch out for
You
puddles.
can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Well, or pink flag. That's only because she knows what's in there. Yeah. Cynthia. That's why she said this wasn't a good time. She knows that the darkness is closer than ever. She's been leaving those boxes probably for herself.
I need bolt cutters.
All right, it is time for me to finally go get those bolt cutters because I still haven't run into them. I must have missed them. Wellness Center, Bright Falls. Of course, the little hospital is going to be creepy. Oh, is this our last map? Guys, it is. It's our final map. Ward reception, staff lounge, security room. There's always a hospital, wellness center. Just like there's always, like a subway piece to these stories. We're getting somewhere. All right. Let's do this, Cynthia. What did it do? Did it finally overtake you?
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Ooh. They always do a great job with vending machines. Schneckies. These are completely closed off. Valhalla reception desk. Helmets save lives. Safety is cool. Okay, go in the bathroom first. Shower, bathroom, first aid kit? Nothing. Okay, one room. What was that? Oh, I'm getting the benefits from it, even though I'm not actually there. The lights, just being in the lights. Flowers all around there, whoever was running it. Got a lot of flowers. Tor.
Hello? Tor?
Examination room 1.
It's Saga Anderson.
Tor. What was that? Toilet. That toilet looks more size appropriate. Those control toilets were huge. Sounds like something's gonna crawl out. Tor. I need to be careful with my shotgun first method, just in case I run into Tor. Okay, this is well lit. We should be safe here. What's this item? A page. No. No. Tor is bewitched. He's bewitched by Cynthia. That... Has she bewitched him? Huh. Unread.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this.
Oh?
She wanted the song. A gift.
The song.
He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind.
No.
A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time.
They always called Alan
Tor
Tom.
had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Huh. She wanted the song a gift. He had to get it for her. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. Why would Scratch write that into the story? But the darkness could still drown him. Okay, so basically saying he would never be taken, but instead of being overtaken, he could drown him with the darkness. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Alan coming back. Alan would need help too if he was going to make it, but the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone who could help. The name escaped him, drowned beneath dark water. Me? Had he called his granddaughter? Did he think that I could help him? Surely. 2 out of 15. We've got a lot of pages to scour. Nothing. Yes, flare. I'm in the light. Oh, it's so dark. Was he here? Bloody bandages? Doc, bloody
He's
bandages.
hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages.
Why?
Why?
Doc, Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by phone. He started to try to call me or someone. Yeah, me, right? Yeah, he started to call me. That was who it was, because I got a call from him. Burns on hand and cut on head. Was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take good care of him. VB? Is that VB or B? Blum?
Tor was here.
VB. It is VB. I was like Veronica. No. Veronica. VB. 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 Colt to the tree. Tor while the cult had been trying to recruit them for years. Oh, I forgot to add this piece that they were not involved. Yep. Let's finalize that little. We need to find one more piece of evidence for Ilmo and Yako. Not cult members. Oh, but there's one more. There's actually one more piece for them. Fact versus fiction. Odin spoke directly to me in my mind place. So many pieces I missed. Fact versus fiction. Connection to Odin. It felt different, clearer, like a conversation. What does this mean? He called me a seer. Painting a mom and I with Odin and... Strange. This looks exactly like Mom, and that's me. Is this still part of the story? Come on, story. Please. That was when he tried calling me, but I wasn't able to answer. There's like a bubbling noise. No, let's go back this way. Okay. Just a creepy set. His bandages. Oh, I want to get some snacks so bad. I feel like we're not going to be able to go this way.
Can't be opened on this side.
Of course it can't. Grandpa? Why am I hearing a dog? Rehabilitation. You know, this reminds me of the hospital section in Max Payne. Okay, the light is safe. Light is safe. This is a safe room. Get that quick save with that Oh Dear Diner. Pills. Wow, only 99 cents for some of the stuff. Took the last cup of coffee, brew a fresh pot. Ridiculous. Amateurs. I can grab that. It's because I'm carrying all my weapons. I think we'll be fine. Maybe I should put on If I Die. This. There's a lot more pages to this story. Tor!
Wait!
Tor,
It's
no!
me.
Shoot. Exercise room. No, this is the rehabilitation. PT. Dear. Close this door? Mirrors. All the steps. Little PT center. Can I go this way? I might have to go this way. Stop, Cynthia, you. Thank you. I'm so glad that Saga is saying what we're all thinking. Come on.
An electric lock.
This door must remain
Looks like it's controlled remotely.
unlocked during business hours. Come on, Cynthia. You old hag. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's open these. So we have that path unlocked. Oh, Cynthia, you. I don't like all of the moths that are in here. Oh, it's a break room. Look at the crackers. So many bananas. Nice tea kettle. Ray Falls record. Why do they have to do jump scares like that? I suppose while in most cases, I find it annoying to have a quote-unquote jump scare. I think that these have a different intention in this. I think it has more to do with how it would feel to have the darkness trying to infiltrate your mind, like start to take over, try to grip, and yeah, basically grab hold of anything that it could solidify its place in your mind. And so it is meant to be intrusive and abrasive because that is the darkness through and through. It would feel like a violent on, like, just boom, like flash into your mind. So I'm okay with them in the case of this game because I know that they're for a reason and not just trying to scare the player. They're very purposeful. Oh, come. It's giving Resident Evil dogs about to break through the window. This is locked on this side. No? Toilet. Maybe Cynthia's just on the toilet. Security room. Blum's workshop, workroom private. What does Blum have to do with this?
A security computer.
We've heard about him before. Let's unlock this side. Door's locked. I need to get the... Here. Wait,
Day
collect
and
this.
month. He uses European formatting.
Oh, okay, day and month. Got it. Bad day. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. I should ask for a raise. Hooray, my acceptance letter has arrived. I am one of the gang now. Do svidanya to the boring old Vlad. Hello to the exciting new man about town, Vlad. I will buy vodka. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking Vlad, Max Payne. Now I'm thinking the vodka car and place of business and Harry to celebrate. This month, everything will change. Yeah, to the boring old Vlad. Club vodka. I had to take care of a dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. And a dog. One of the devs' dogs, I'm assuming. Imagine getting to immortalize your pet in a game. Cute.
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
Is he turning into a Taken? Tor becoming a Taken? Is this finally what my pieces are for? No, this is for something different. Tor left through the cafeteria door. Where is Tor? There. Cafeteria door. The door locked behind him. I was so close. The door is locked electronically. Cafeteria door.
Yeah.
But now we know how to. Maybe it's controlled remotely. Need to find the controls. Chart says Tor's behavior has been increasingly violent. Maybe? Think he's still fighting it off. Tor's been acting strangely violent. I think I'm going to have the power to use the clicker to prevent it overtaking him completely. Bloody bandage found on it. Why remove a bandage when you're still bleeding? Unless you're taken. You know? That's complete.
Tor left
Verified.
the wellness center.
Tor is inside the wellness center. Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. Tor becoming taken. Cynthia.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
Not taken, dark presence manipulating him, destroying him. Doesn't sound like he's becoming a Taken, more like he's being manipulated somehow. And then Blum's for later. And then the story. I'll have to get that later. Okay. This has got to be the dates for things. Day off. Full moon, third quarter, new moon, first quarter. We're gonna have something to do. A moon puzzle? There will be a moon puzzle. Tor. Collect. Vladimir Blum. You have been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition. The cult of the tree welcomes
The
you.
Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Okay, well, I think we could have saw that one coming. That one doesn't feel like the weirdest thing in the world. Let's go to the case board. All of these are for later, but we now have the cult of the tree, and we can tie our final piece about them. They are the... Oh, that's a different one. Yako and Ilmo were running the cult. There's still one more piece of evidence that I needed. Cult initiation. Who's involved? A new person. Vladimir Blum, confirmed cult member. The letter looks new. Seems like he was recruited recently. They're still bringing in new members.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But
And
hey,
a warrant.
Desperate times.
The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon. The day after the next new moon. Day after the next new moon. What is today? What's today? The day after the next new moon. Day off, day off. I should know what today is. Father's Day. Oh, did it say? The day after the next new moon. He had the 17th circled. Next new moon would be July 17th on this month, which would make it 18, but that's not circled. New moon here is the 19th, and yet the 20th isn't circled. And this one's the 17th. This is the only one that makes sense. New moon on the 16th, and he has the 17th circled. So 1708. 1708. I need 2 more dates. What's the year? Is it 23? 2023? Yes, 23. Oh, European format. Yeah, so I guess, okay, yeah. So I think it's 17. I'm thinking, was it 16th? 17th is the day. 17/08/23. Not the format that I would use, so that's why I was like, wait a minute. Marshal security,
And
unlock
the
door.
doors are open.
Can we unlock more? Or is that all, that's all of them? Beautiful. We can go back to some other places too. We did get that piece. This door is now open. I don't like this at all, guys. Okay, I scared myself. Relax. Take a deep breath. It's okay. Everything is fine. Just gotta save Tor. Batteries. This place. See if there's anything to collect. Oh, is that the missing dog or the missing cat? That's the missing dog. So many pets missing. Doorknob. I didn't realize we were missing a door. A doorknob. A lot of flowers for whoever works this. And the pink chair. I guess Rose spends some of her time here too. Let's close any room that we've been inside of. Can go back out here. At least nothing's locked out to us now. We did go in here, so let's get rid of this. Lock that one back up. Okay, we can run through the security room now if we really wanted to. Examination room 2 I've been in. Let's go back to map. I'm fighting myself. To the map. Whoa, hold up. Do you see what I see? Is that a hunting rifle? Is that a hunting rifle? Be still my beating heart. I think we need to store this if we're gonna pick up the hunting rifle. Patient's room I've been in. You can close that. Cynthia. This was locked before, and now we've unlocked it. Nothing. Part of the manuscript. Covered in taken goo. Gale taken. What? Now Gale's been taken?
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray.
Huh.
It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole. An opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good.
He
Gale
succumbed
was
to it.
dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Black hole sun, won't you come? He wanted, like he was okay with that. He welcomed it. He scratched out all of that, and then at the end he said he worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it in blood. Oh, anything in the case board? The Anderson brothers, there's one new piece of information. 3 new pieces. Computer password we got.
I already took care of all this.
Oh! Okay, that's our first time seeing that it automatically fills for you. Keita Blum's password is hidden in his office. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't think we've ever seen it autofill. Haha! Awesome. We're working on this chapter. We're getting closer. This part. Gale Barrows. Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia should be restrained whenever possible until the dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. I'll always think of Dan Barrows now. I guess that is actually Burrows, but Dan Barrows. Rock around the clock. Okay, let's close this one. This has been done. Let's go back over here. Dispensary is our save space, right? Pop this, and let's go ahead and store this, because I'm going to be able to have space for my rifle then. Hopefully. Move this. Oh, guys, we got to start fighting in flares. Because I'm really losing it with this one. There we go. 4. Move this here. Running out of space. Rifle ammunition. We can keep the adhesive bandages. I honestly could use getting hit a couple times. Standard rifle. That, I'm running out of rifle ammo. That's my preloaded shotgun shells. Handgun ammo. We already have 50 rounds of handgun ammo too. I'm gonna move this because I think we can go off of some of our other items that we're using. And I guess I'll move my batteries and... Well, what if I really need my batteries later? I don't think we should ever run on that low batteries. We're getting closer. There's some other places that have probably been unlocked too, just because of the safety protocols, so I will be right back and we'll explore it. Let's go save tour. Should have unlocked it to rehabilitation, but let's go from this way. Cynthia Weaver. Nope, wrong place. Security room here. I'm gonna go in from this side. Doorknob. Blum's workshop. Working on... Okay. I think it's red paint. I think that's gotta be red paint, right? Oh, well, maybe not red paint. Business hours here. Another piece of the manuscript. And the necklace for the cult of the tree. The cult storms the lodge. The summoning. This is the first time we've gotten return 7, summoning 1 out of 5. Curious.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy.
Bit of a spoiler.
He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone.
Of course
Same
he's
with
not.
Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer.
Yeah.
Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
This is when they broke into... Yeah, when they broke into it and Alex was in a shootout. And all this could have been avoided if Saga had kept Alan with her. They never would have attacked him. They never would have. It's just because I left. Inventory full. How so?
Hi there, little friend.
Oh. What's the point of all of this? What does this lead towards? I do have the space. It just won't auto move things for me. Oops. So I just have to shift all of this stuff. Only kill the Fed if you have to. They were willing to... So they're willing to do anything for their cause. Right. It's not terrifying at all. Ilmo and Yako. There. Hey, ready for a fight. We're getting all of the XP. I love that, the rain, pitter-pattering. Still go back to this shotgun. Okay, so we can now close this. Also, is that a little dog? He really should close this, because everybody can just peep in and see everything he's doing. Close the toilet. Okay, I came in this way. The wind is howling. Close this. Imagine if you just saw Cynthia at the end of the hallway and then she starts running towards you. But like in that old Waddle run. Okay, this was all maintenance. Let's close this now. And I opened up that pathway. Can finally get through here.
Shit!
Splitters. What is that? Gale? Is that Gale? Oh. Ow.
Not good.
That, I'm thinking, is Gale. And it's not Splitters. Whoa, look at the pool. Oh my gosh, he's still here. What in the Sons of the Forest? Crazy. Christ. Terrifying. Absolute nightmare fuel. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that they were still in the room with us. I never want to see that again.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Cafeteria. Okay, maintenance hall here. We're not gonna be able to go over there. Silly. Ooh, nice chairs and dining and... That was excessive. A little extra. Lost and found. Mittens, homemade. A notebook full of daily meal plans. A nice fountain pen. An antique hair clip, very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. I found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. Rose left some behind again? You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Oh, VB is Vlad, yeah. That makes more sense. And I guess you weren't supposed to have the rifle by the time you entered this. That tea that you always liked, and that would have been the hint to get... Oh, the hammer. That would have been the hint to go back to, Oh, nobody cleaned up. To Rose's station. I want donuts so bad now. The pies, the donuts, all of it.
This must have been Tor's. Cynthia,
You had it come. Cynthia, please. This, like, the morgue. It's all the metallic, just cold feeling. There's the rags. I see it. Okay, anything in here? Nothing? Nothing. This way. It was terrible clearing. He left. Wait, was that Rose? Was that Rose screaming? Here, grab this. And that's all that. Go back to the house. No, he's run somewhere.
Tor, don't go!
The overlap.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go! Tor!
Rose.
Damn.
They're gone. He's gone. He went into the overlap.
Tor? There's an overlap here.
Find a way into the
Did
overlap.
Cynthia pull Tor in?
Yes. Had to have. Rose, what
was that?
happened?
Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga?
I know.
Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
We're gonna have to profile her. Let's go into the light first. I need to get back to town and get bolt cutters. Or find the bolt cutters in the brothers' workshop.
I need something to cut this.
Yeah, I gotta go grab those. Shoot. Oh, love the lights. I didn't even see. Okay, there's another. I know, I'm gonna profile her in a second, but first, see if there's anything else. There's a whole basement. Really? Flooded? Yeah. Water all out. Okay. That can't be good. This is the work of Cynthia, and I think this is where I'm supposed to go in the first place, so let me do my profiling before. Who was that? Blum? Could that have been Blum? I love these little lanterns. Look, hiking or warning. Was this one
Can't
of the...
open this with my bare hands.
That I might be able to open with a screwdriver. No. There's more to it there. A piece of the script. We'll do that and then we'll see the profile. Odin loses an eye.
It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral. Shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One.
His eye.
Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
1988 face-off between deities. Old gods facing something even more powerful. Frenzy, shared delusion. Corsairs of the sea, of night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between with Mr. Door. We help you, you stay away from our family. Tor snarled. Yes, until you all come to me. That's never gonna happen. I will take this as collateral so you remember our deal. So maybe now that I've returned back here, is that why it's happening again? Because the deal... I'm here, he's here. My mom's not here though. Not all of his family's here.
Rose watched
Maybe I'm thinking
Tor
too
go into the
literally.
pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Wake has returned. Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
A lady.
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
When we last saw Rose at the end of Alan Wake 1 with the expansions, she herself was clutching her own lamp, I thought. She said that she took her lamp and put it in a shoebox. So when Rose was working here, did she accidentally... I mean, she would have known what she was doing, though. Was the darkness that was messy... Wait, maybe the darkness, in order to get to Cynthia, knew Rose was more susceptible and convinced Rose to take Cynthia's lamp, which then allowed the darkness to infiltrate Cynthia's mind. It's playing games, it knows the weaknesses, it knows the players of the game. Guys, we need to get that. We need to get the bolt cutters. We need to go get them. What's this way? Same thing. Just leads me out here. There's tons of manuscript pages for this chapter, so I want to make sure we're being as thorough as possible. We're gonna have to go down in that basement, of course. Let's go to this side again. Make sure there's nothing in the garden. Okay, the wellness center wasn't as scary as I thought. I think we did get quite a lot of it. Beautiful flowers. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp? Just a pretty lady. Nothing here. Nothing. Yeah, let's start heading back down below the house. So we saw her pop up and a dead body. It must be Blum's body, or... No, I don't think it's Gale's. Whoever it is, she took their eye. Garden professional, must be maybe the gardener? She took their eye like Odin. Unless Odin...
I don't have the key.
Did Odin do that? Old gods of Asgard, different props and various things. Cynthia Weaver. Remember, buy more fuses, many more crappy old equipment. Keeps blowing them. BB. Blum. Page. Ugh. Barry's struggling with artist. Barry. Where are you, dude?
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer. Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Wheeler has so many Scratch rewrites. And a lot of Scratch's rewrites of Wheeler make it sound like he's just turned to booze and other various coping mechanisms, almost as if to keep him out of the story because he knows that maybe Barry can't be impacted by the darkness other than what's rewritten about him. Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressed celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink, convinced himself all the nightmares he'd been seeing were just his imagination's PTSD. Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. Or the pills kept it at bay. But if that were the case, then surely other people impacted by the darkness would find the same thing, unless not everybody had access to the same shrinks that would give them the same medicine. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. See, he's writing in that the Andersons are being impacted. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. Wheeler not being in the game yet is strange to me because he was such an important piece, and just, I guess he did bring a huge comedic flair to the first game, and so if they're trying to go for something a little bit more serious, then I could possibly see them removing him from the picture. Because if you're trying to produce or create a survival horror style, then having a character such as that. But there's a lot of humorous moments in the game, so it can't be for that reason. I mean, think about pretty much anyone. I'm gonna have to start using flares, guys, just to get rid of spaces. Yeah, I mean, the brothers, Ilmo and Yako, yeah, there's a lot of different moments of humor. Just more subtle than Barry's blazing mouth. I feel like that door just shifted.
Must be locked from the other side.
The raccoons. Something's gonna happen. Is that body still down? The body is missing. No, maybe not. I don't know. He's still my beating heart, though. Oh gosh, I don't want to open that. I don't want to look at that page. Okay, I'm looking at the page. I'm doing it. This area, come on. Why are we crawling down through here, please? Emmett. Who's Emmett?
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
No, Emmett Elwood. No, I'm not thinking. I'm thinking of somebody different, Emmett. Emmett Elwood had enough. He'd watched day after day of how nice things. I guess have we seen him? Name is not popping up for me. Not recognizing it, although I feel like I should. Okay, we've got bolts. No helmet. Emmett. Rose, spare fuses now locked away, because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. Protect your belongings. Stay safe. Once again, excellent posters. The laundry room. Maybe in here? Go out this way. No. No. It could be a Night Springs episode. To be fair, it looks like it's a Night Springs episode. Why is it so dark? Tom the Poet. House of Zane. Renowned filmmaker established his artist commune in Bright Falls. This house used to be the House of Zane. Thomas Zane born Thomasine in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jaeger, born Baba Jakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his country home, internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European film awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Instantly my brain goes to, whoa, what if, hear me out, Bright Falls in another reality is this other version of New York that contains the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Don't like that. Is it Yotan Yo? Him facing down Alan? The cult. Yotan Yo. It just got really dark in here. That's that cover. That's what that was. There's 3 numbers for that 3-digit code. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, unlock this. I don't know if I want to unlock places because there's that guy that's clearly going to become a Taken. Please.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Cynthia corrupted. This is what happened.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old.
Oh.
She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman.
Oh.
Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her.
But
In
not.
the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Oh, Cynthia. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear. That had to have been Scratch, right? Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it. But Rose spoke about taking her lantern and putting it... Well, unless she found her lantern after she had been corrupted or something. And she forgot to change the light bulbs. I suppose what really got Cynthia in the end wasn't even the darkness, but the forgetful mind of growing older. She said that she forgot to replace the bulbs in the bathroom. Yeah. As she got older, remembering probably all of the different things that she needed to do. They have to go down here every single time that they use the laundry. Oh, convenient and disgusting. This is not as simple as a flooding. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind... I'm not alone. Please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. I feel like something else is in this water with me, guys. Two, 7, 3. 2, 7, 3. Oh, fuse. Shh. Shh.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
I forgot what the fuse was even. Okay, somebody's laughing and that's not me. No. Quick save. You know what we could do? Oh, save slots. We can do this. Shoebox. Let's grab this. And use one of them. And that way it can't come close to me. You can try to scare me. Good luck coming close to this.
Need to find the key.
Oh, shoot. Okay, he's still dead. Equip. I don't think there's a key for it yet. Who was laughing then? Why did I even come down to get a fuse in the first place? Why am I not remembering? Okay, I think we're safe here. Rose, I can ask her more questions too, now that I know some spoilers. Or some insights from her. Rose.
Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan!
Me?
I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
She's so cute, but Wake told you? Rose's key fob?
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor.
The horror story.
I have to rescue him.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox.
Something to
the
do with
missing
the
record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help.
Okay.
Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology.
Aww.
The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond.
The red light.
Saga knew what she had to do.
Yeah. Oh, man. Odin. The record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Yeah.
Plausible.
Plausible.
Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
I like how she's not getting too caught up emotionally with how close she could be to finding out some major things about her own life and her family and things that happened, you know? Like she's really focusing on the task at hand and helping this case into the pond.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
The music. Easy. Cynthia and Tor. For later. Tor disappeared into the pond as an overlap. Need to find a way inside. But of course he wrote a song to apologize, and if we hear it, I'm gonna cry. I just know I'm gonna cry. I need to play a record to open the overlap. Another ritual. I should talk to Odin. That makes sense why that would be able to reach out and create the overlap to Tor. Something that's so personal. More emotionally driven than anything. Maybe that's what's been required for a lot of the overlaps, is a strong emotional tell. Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. That's why she's been leaving the boxes, is maybe she thought that the hero would eventually come to her or find her, but she knows that there's a hero. They were never for her. They're for the hero. Tor becoming taken. Where does this even fall into place? I'm not even sure. Cynthia and Tor. Overlap ritual?
The page says the record will open the overlap.
Yeah.
Or is the page predetermining it? Am
Rose
I just playing into the story?
Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her that Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me. I mean, I am kind of a little bit of a hero, right? They kept the record in the museum. Must be important to them. We have a couple more. Fact versus fiction. Mentioning my mother's name, Tor wanted to apologize but never got the chance. Why did Mom leave? She must have known about the darkness and just tried to save me. From the few things Mom said, this is actually plausible. Is it really true? What did Tor do to make Mom leave? Maybe it's not something he did necessarily. Okay, going back to the colds. Ilmo Koskela stood in front of a small gathering. Mocha was a wonderful moose. His skull will become the crown of the Grand Master. Why is this piece now all of a sudden unlocked? Grand Master. Interesting word to use under the circumstances. Yako and Ilmo were running the cult. Okay. So we just finished up that one. There's one more piece of evidence for Tor and Odin. But there is way more people involved in this. Oh, yeah, because it's showing right here. We don't have anything else for Blum yet, and this story piece. I'm locked out right now. I have all of these pieces, but I'm locked out because of one other thing. Before we do that, we're gonna go down into the bottom over here. I'm a little worried about the laughing that we heard, but I have a ton of flares that I can use. Now that we have Rose's key card, let's light this up. And go into here. What? Rose's key fob. Get open. There we go. I was like, did I mess this up by having a flare lit? More stuff. Any kind of don't touch burgers. Is it just a supply closet? There's no other pieces for Blum? Okay, I think that's everything down in the basement. But why did I need the fuse again? I'm like, wait. I know that I had a fuse for a reason, but now I can't remember for the life of me. Is it somewhere down in there? Was it over here? Where's my fuse? Not my fuse, not my problem. I remember something said to have extra fuses on hand. Oh. We'll find it. Let me see if I can ask anything else out of Rose. Yes. So where is Tor? What happened
to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh.
Yeah.
I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that.
I thought she would
But
have.
she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
It's a scary story, though, because it says a tale of no matter how hard you try to defend, that darkness can still consume you after all that time. You communicating with Wake?
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books.
Really?
Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff.
Ways to kill
I've
Taken.
been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book.
Oh.
Exciting.
And it is. We should evacuate the residence. I've been finding these lunch... Wait, he tells you how to kill the Taken?
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it.
That's why she has all the
you
guns.
need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence.
Oh.
Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
So is it possible that the person who has been murdered down below was actually from her? Is that her that did that? I think we should evacuate the residence.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch.
Muster point?
We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
She's so cute. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe... Okay. Yeah, so she must be working both? Maybe she... Oh. Do you think she owns the Odier Diner now and part-time works there? And that's why we saw her at the beginning, and then she mostly spends her time here?
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Got her.
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear.
They were for her.
I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too.
Oh.
You being the hero and all.
Okay, so 1 and 2.
Thanks. I already have been.
You are proving to be an amazing part of the story, Rose. I like you. The cult of the tree. So she did help us by giving... Wake has been instructing her on how to kill a Taken. She believes she's been working for him. cult working for or with someone who's involved. I guess she is technically involved. But Rose Marigold, not a cult member. Yako, Ilmo, Blum, Mulligan, and Thornton, all cult members. Yako and Ilmo were cult leaders. There have been so many more people than that. What about the rest of the town? Rose Marigold, even her name Marigold too. Anderson brothers. Rose, Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him, messing with his head. Tor becoming taken. There. That's it. No? Down here. The record. No. Cynthia and Tor. Why is Cynthia going to such trouble to get Tor out of the picture? Tor to mess with me? Maybe because in order to get to me, who's making all this progress, they're trying to mess with him? Potential weakness?
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me.
And herself.
Alan Wake apparently told her to.
Rose is responsible.
I guess I owe her one.
Using the supplies to kill Taken for Wake. So it was Rose who left the lunchboxes. Guess it's fine that I've been looting them, seeing as I'm the hero. At least I think I am. So we finished Watery Area. We just have to find the rest in Bright Falls. And then there's one more in Cauldron Lake, which I think we'll be able to find as soon as we get the bolt cutters. And I do want to spend some time side missioning and finishing up that case. Same thing with it looks like there's a couple more cases that are going to be added to the story. We're also going to have to spend a moment to go back and fix this. I might even have to look up what I missed. If I had to guess, it's because one part of the how to enter, that one overlap. Except, wait, no. No. Maybe this will become accessible after I start the third overlap. This overlap should be the last one I need. At first, I thought it was something that I missed in Watery, but look, there's one more spot, and it's gotta be this. And then after we open up this overlap, we'll be able to place all of these. It wasn't a glitch. It's very intentional, I believe. Yeah. Right, so now we can access everything. I do need to get those bolt cutters. It would make, I guess, collecting things a lot easier. Okay. I guess it's just a source of light. Where did everybody go? I can open up the stuff now, like anything I've missed before. All of the other residents. Did they meet on did they muster? Why are we all out here? They did! Did you hear that? Where did they muster? Oh my goodness, they really did muster. Cute. I've heard your radio show. Let's talk with her first. Any other residents
Is
missing?
there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
Cynthia.
If they aren't
okay.
here by now, then they aren't coming.
But Artie?
It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Tell me about Cynthia Weaver.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman MacDonald what to do.
Get it. I love how asking one question is towards the whole group. You know, like they're all a part of the conversation, because I do think there's a lot of games where you would be in this and you would have separate conversations with each of them, even though that wouldn't make sense because they're all in the same location, so they should be able to hear it. Are you injured, Mandy May?
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that
Oh my
happen?
gosh.
No, Mandy May. Oh, no.
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this
That's a little more than a
monster
poke.
of a blanket.
I think that blanket's gonna come back into the story somewhere. Pat, I've heard your radio show.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
That is
The
strange.
house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Pat.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now.
I wish we could.
Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
We should definitely come back and do that. Oh, and look, that was the last of the questions, so they all go back to doing what they were doing. Oh, I love him. There's only a few more of his, oh, it's dark. There's only a few more to discover from Pat.
Why are we out here again?
I love that you get to talk to them, too. It's nice they included that. There's this theme that you just don't see too often. I feel like, not at least in games, but there's almost like a respect your elders feeling that comes across in this telling, and seeing such larger parts for, I would say, older folks is really cute to see, because I don't think that's something that I've at least experienced too much in games. You see them being more as like supporting characters to the story, and yes, that's still like, they're still supporting characters in this, but I think even just having a whole section of the game set in this retirement home, it just is different. It's just different in a really good way. I feel like it really comes across like respecting your elders. Odin's stuck in bed.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Time was running out for both of them. He felt weighed down by an ocean of dark water. Then, written through it, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga. How silly. But why would Scratch rewrite that? Some of the things, they line up. I need to go help him. He's having some bad flashes. We need to save, and we need to find Auti too, although I doubt that's gonna happen. He's always off doing his own thing, let's be honest. I don't expect Auti to be on the front waiting with the rest of the people the residents and everything. But all right, we're gonna continue. We're gonna get to that overlap and get to the next part of the story. I'll be right back. Right, let's go talk to Odin and see if we can get anything from him. What am I doing? What is Saga doing? All right, we find Cynthia. Well, we'll find her in the overlap. So we're trying to figure out where the record is. I don't like that. But now it makes sense why she was standing over there. Is that water damage right there? Cynthia was looking at the overlap, the pond. Oh. I think it said that the record was in the Hall of Fame and the museum, but I actually wanted to sneak into everybody else's room one more time. I know we already checked his space. Let's see if there's anything new. All of his sticky notes. I can't get close enough to read them. This is Pat Main signing off. Audie is also missing, but that is no surprise to us. The Fisher's life. He was moaning right before I had saved, so I know we need to go check on him. Audie's room door is open. Ah, Mandy May. Also, whose room was that? Cynthia's. Audie? What are you doing still in here? His poses. Oh, I love the room, Audie. You keep it quite nice in here. I can see. I knew you liked cards. You were always surrounded by cards and control. Travel Finland. That photo. Maybe that photo exists wherever he has a presence. Maybe that's how he travels. Flare guns? Or just flares in general? What is it? Oh! The Finland for holidays. There's a lot of his stuff around here. Aw. He likes to just look out at the trees. Oh yeah, we need to go back there. We need to do an extra trip to Watery and things so I can try to 100% some stuff. Is there anything else I can open? More of these chests, but I can't open his. He's like, what are you doing here? Why are you looting my room?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper.
Juniper?
Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
I'm assuming kicked
but
empty
I like
is...
his shoes.
Is kicked empty dead? Kick the bucket? Probably kicked the bucket. You say Blum was in the cult.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
That's actually really well said. Tease him, and he'll show his ways. Blum liked to talk. It's also a thing too. People like to talk about themselves. If you just give the right prompt, you'd be surprised how much they would just tell you without even you specifically asking. Huh. Especially if Blum was very proud about getting into the cult of the tree. Email about recruiting Tor and Odin into the cult. I thought we had completed this. Was it because there was one more? There was one more. We never added it. And that vein is done. Looks like the cult was leaning heavily on Blum to recruit Tor and Odin, which is never going to happen. We need one more piece of evidence on Rose, and then we'll sign up the who's involved. Vladimir Blum. Working at the nursing home, Blum would be well positioned to recruit the Andersons. There must be one more piece of evidence about Rose and the cult ties, and then that's signed, sealed, and delivered. Thanks for the answers. I'll see you soon. Yep. See you soon, Auntie. Never. And this isn't even something that you can use the key. I don't even think Rose's key would open up that. Mandy May, I just want to double check her room to see if there was anything else about all of the pie. Oh, I bet she has an amazing cherry pie. It's just that grandma's pie recipe, you know? Hand sanitizer on all of these. Okay, the light bulb just turned back on. Gale. We can go into Gale's room. I think we took care of Gale. That was the person that came through the rehabilitation center, no? Oh, snap. Okay, we have a page. crackers. I love how they all have little fireplaces in their room. I don't like that. Mac and cheese box down. The flashlight magazine. I see it. All right. Go back into Norman's too. Building the Valhalla nursing home. Manuscript pages. Unread.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran.
What?
When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
That's what happened. Dang. Okay, so it was set up and everything, and then Scratch rewrote it into being... That's... Scratch is a meanie beanie, one, targeting just lovely old folk. But then two, making them deal with mold and water issues? At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned. Also, shame on that contractor. That would be crazy if they became, like, I don't know, like a victim or something of the cold of the tree that we'd say. No, I'm just kidding. I would never wish that. I didn't say it. I didn't do it. But that's cruel. Taking the money from contracting to fix up an old folks' home. There's... All I'm saying is you get what's coming to you. Karma, she don't forget. Okay, this was Norman's. I don't think there's anything else, just double checking. All right. I don't know why I thought I was going to be free of that. I need to text my neighbor. I think that one was bad. I think...
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks. Key fob's no good without power.
You can never know in which tree the devil sits. Audie is a fountain of wisdom. Also, wait, I just realized he has a little disco ball. I wonder if there's a disco ball object of power. That was... I was chatting about something, my brain was somewhere else. That's what makes you the most scared in these kind of games, is when you're not suspecting it. I really feel like I should probably text my neighbor. They're gonna be like, 911, what's your emergency? My neighbor just keeps screaming like bloody murder. Okay, well, we already have the fuse, so we have no need to be scared. No. This heavy rain is causing even more leaks than they had before. I want to double check Rose's area. Also, Audie being there, terrified. There might be something in here that speaks to Rose's presence in the cult of the tree.
It's a beautiful night, day.
This is the designated not a date.
Hey. Rain or sun? Rain or shine, is it? Rain or shine. Norman's still, What was that? Norman is still shooting a shot. Did you hear that? Rose is gone. I hear her taken. Rose is missing. There. That must be Gale. Splitter. Stop the muster. Oh my. No, wait, there's some. That's not. No, it's just the. Who is that? Was that who I thought it was? Was that the. No, that's not. They didn't. No. No, that was it. You know who I'm talking about? He was like. Breakfast is
Fucking monsters.
tea and one biscuit with jelly. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Who? It said stop the muster, but is everybody there who I checked on? We need to move. Where the heck did Rose go? Rose? She's not here. These four are still here. Who's creeping around in the shadows? I hate the splitters. Where the heck did Rose go? She can't be gone. This bench is knocked over. She didn't go through there. She's not anywhere. Do you think she ran over here? Maybe she went to go get a weapon. Rose? Dear? Maybe she went to go turn on the lights too. I guess that's the best we can hope for. This is a well done, scary setting. Also doesn't feel overused in the world of gaming. Nursing home turned horror? Okay. I have the fuse box. I just have to remember, he said the generator's in here. Is that body gone? That body's not gone. Just have to find the generator. Just have to find the generator. I have it. I have the fuse. Buy more fuses, yeah, but... Is it on the back side of this? It's right here. Shh, shh, shh.
There. Power's back on.
Okay, I think I prevented a really scary segment by being ahead of myself.
Shit. Careful, Slava.
Absolutely not. Is it... No! I hate you, Cynthia. Oh no. No, I actually don't hate her. I feel really bad. It's not Cynthia. It's him. It's him corrupting it. Oh, it's so easy for you yourself to place the blame on the person in a moment of fear. I'm like, oh, I hate Cynthia. It's not her fault. She's become a victim of the darkness. She's just another casualty. And you know, the worst part about it is if somebody doesn't understand the situation that's happening, then that's how they're gonna remember you forever. Not for all of the good that you did and not for how you were before, but how do you move past somebody? Like, this is what I always think with like possessions, right? When somebody's possessed, but then you're able to, you know, exorcise them or get whatever it was out and they survive. It has to take, this is like something that, that's the thing that the horror films don't show you. What's the rehabilitation like for the person that almost had their, you know, parent or spouse or something try to kill them? How do you even feel?
The nightmares were starting
Nightmares are starting to creep in. He had it coming. Who? I need to check on Odin. No. Tor. Odin? Okay. She's breaking something upstairs. Did we oh, Donna's downstairs. No. No. Look at the tree swinging on the outside. Cynthia.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
The lights by the dam. The bathtub, where it happened. She said she had fallen. That's why the shower curtain's removed. She must have fallen and pulled it on her way down. Oh.
A power station.
Look at her.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
That's right.
Did she know about the dark presence?
That's cool to see it, what it would be like finding Cynthia without the knowledge of her, because Saga has no idea what we know. And that's another layer to the games, is you have more knowledge than the person you're playing as.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Yeah. Right.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Cynthia loved herself some Tom. Not so much a big fan of Barbara. She was in love with him. Chocolates. For a
Tor's a romantic, huh?
For a very special woman, T. There is no way that Tor... He has to be possessed. I could not imagine him sending a box of pink chocolates. I don't know about that one. Maybe I'm misjudging that, you know? He could be very romantic. And I just don't see it. No, it's not part of that. Tor romantic. Oh, here, Cynthia and Tor. Oh, there's so many pieces to that. There's so much more to that story. Look at all the fuses. All of the lamps. So many lamps. That's what was popping downstairs. All of them were shattering.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Which would be what's happening with my daughter. He's trying to get to me by saying that my daughter drowned, by making me believe that in this story. It has to be. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here, after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. The shadows are moving. There's no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? He used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there. a newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Was already rewriting the story, Scratch. More to the story there, Cynthia and Tor. Cynthia's fears made her vulnerable. That's how she became the Taken. After all this time, it was finally able to prey upon it. The black liquid. They even went as the
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Well. Manuscript pages. I love how they included the detail even in what the alterations would be to like the side rail, the the emergency button. I just am, if you've heard the commercial so many times, it's just what pops into my head. Although the bathtub, I mean, I guess you have these reinforced. Still think there'd be more assistance for the bathtub, but help, I've fallen and I can't get up. We need to go to the case board. There was more there, but let's go ahead and pull this up. Oh, let's listen to it. Unread.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York.
Aww.
They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Right, so Scratch leaned into both her fear, but her obsession with Tom. She had always loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Years of waiting, then he writes in. Now Tom would come back to her. This is where he rewrote the script to have her lean into him. But then Cynthia would deal with that nasty, there was somebody else. There was somebody else who was written there. And he switched it with that Anderson fellow Tor. Maybe because there was somebody, maybe it was like Gale or Blum or something like that was in the original script. But then Scratch would want to rewrite it to Tor to impact me because he knows that I'm Alan's hope. Let me just double check. Nothing. I'm scared. Nothing. Okay, we went in Gale's room. We got that. Nothing in Norman's. We need to go down to the museum. Andy May. Auntie, do you have anything else to say? Auntie. Wait a minute. Once again, these clocks move. What a nice house you got here. All of the cleaning supplies. What was that? We need to go to the museum. There's 5 more scripts, and I'm wondering if I missed a script because I didn't go back down. Let's save. Because I didn't go... I had already done the basement, and I'm wondering if they had placed one only after you start heading that way. Let's go ahead and heal up. I got a hatchet to the head, if I remember correctly. Patch it up. Ooh. Here we go. It should be in here. Handles are gorgeous. Museum. Okay. lifting his eye patch. All of their moonshine. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sale records with singles topping the charts and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans showed their love for the reckless rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath. Eager to keep up with the brothers, Anderson and their cohorts, after hours shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood, left to be emptied and sanitized. Oh, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. Private residential neighborhood. I instantly thought of the Night Springs motel that we saw in Alan Wake's American Nightmare, but not the same thing at all. That wasn't a residential neighborhood. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. Oh. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balger. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had to say, Get the out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world, added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Bob Balder. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to a sound check for their concert tonight. So how has the reception been? Amazing. The fans understand what we are about. They get rock and roll and they get the spirit. They know we're not here to around. That's right. Why do you do what you do? I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? It's for the glory and the fame, for the money and the sex, or because you have something inside you that is going to out if you don't start using it. Oh, that's good. It's the latter. And I forget they're not all folks in this interview. I'm giving him my old best impression. That's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly. And it'll come out like a thunderstorm. There you have it. Straight from the mouth. So that was Bob Balder. Dang. So he had cancer and died. More of these, the ravens. They must be ravens, right? I think that's what Odin has historically. Ravens. Let me run it back to God of War. Ragnarok. This. The record's been taken.
Anger's remorse. This is the one.
Anger's
But
remorse.
it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Framed by the old gods of Asgard to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single Anger's Remorse. I can profile him, and I might be able to work Cynthia. Oh, no. No, I don't want to. I don't want to profile her. Let me profile Odin first. I don't want to profile her.
Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen.
No. Not
Cynthia
if it
has Tor in the overlap. Anger's Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
It's hidden somewhere. It's hidden somewhere. But where would it be hidden? Where would it be hidden? Somewhere in her room. Somewhere in the property. She couldn't have placed it too far. Not really liking the whole Cynthia lineup, but not liking it.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
Yep. Thomas Zane.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel.
Alan.
Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe
What it-
Tom was taken.
What if it's somewhere in all of Rose's memorabilia to Alan? Just from appearance alone.
Where is Anger's Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
How? Anger's Remorse, where is it?
Anger's Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water.
The bathtub.
Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Yep. Let's get out of here. Anything for the case board? Lots of stuff. Cynthia tried to drown the record in her bathtub. Cynthia hid the record in her bathtub. It still better work. Cynthia seduced Tor to keep him away from me. I need to find out where Cynthia hid the record. Cynthia wanted the record. Tor would have done anything she said. If Tor gave the record to Cynthia, she's the only one who can tell me where it is. A record is missing from the museum. Anger's Remorse.
A bathtub. A pond. A lake. There's a theme here.
It's not a lake. Record was in Cynthia's room bathtub. Tom had enemies. Tom had enemies. Tor being taken. Okay. I don't need that judgment, girl. You mess one thing up
Tor's
and you
not
get...
becoming a Taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him. Trying to keep him away from me?
Tor becoming taken. There's one more piece of information here. Tor not taken Dark Presence. There's something later. Oh, maybe I did just get another final piece to help me with the storyboard. No. Also, let's pop back in here. Weapons. Whoa! I forgot I just got a rifle. Oh. I need to collect a lot more manuscripts. I don't even think if you find all of them, you can 100% everything. Whoa. World Serpent? It's pretty sick. This is Children of the Elder Gods. Take control! I have that song added on my Spotify. I think. Balin slays the demon. Wait, maybe Take Control is not it. No, not Take Control. What's the one that I added? It was from Control. Let me see. Oh, my Dark Disquiet. That's the one I had added. Take Control. Just remember, there's probably going to be a couple more jump scares. Who cares? Who cares? Just get in there. Get the record. Let me see if there's anything else I can extract from Odin. There's one more piece of evidence for Odin. Nothing. Is there anything in here for Tor? Anything that I missed that would help talk about whether he was... There's one more piece of evidence. Okay, just get in there, reach your hand in, get in that overlap. And we need to do what Cynthia would want, which is to help her no longer be. She would want to make sure that we brought her peace.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Stop! Cynthia. Fight it. Fight it. It's not real. Well, it is, but... Ahti, any final thoughts? No? I'm about to play a song if you want to come listen. There's 5 more pieces of the manuscript in this chapter. Where have I missed them? Not in anybody else's room, right? I'll reopen her room, but I know I went in here. Although she was blocking some stuff. Maybe it's... No? No. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is that? Oh my...
Where'd it go?
Reload. What? Okay. I see. I see it. The pool's coming towards me. There's... Okay. There. Reload. Guys, stay on the porch. Why are you walking away from me? Sick. The way that they turn into a pool of water. That is so epic. Huh. I love that. I couldn't get the full picture on what it was when I was fighting the other one. If we go into the overlap, I need some assistance. Rifle wouldn't be too bad. Let's swap our bullets out though. We need to move these. And we're pretty much out of shotgun shells. So I'm gonna go ahead and store the shotgun, because I'll probably get some more shells later. I've got 7 rifle rounds. I've got more. Oh, let's move this over here. Can I hold all of them? No, 20 max. That'll be the main thing that we fight her with here, though. We can do this. Let's go ahead and patch up.
Oh.
Oof. Let's play this record. Wow. There were not this many old folks in here this morning. I don't know where they came from, but I don't like it. Can't break it. I guess this would be a safe zone for you. But there's 5 more pages and I don't know where Rose went. Angers or remorse. Take control. This is... Take control.
The song will show me the way.
Oh, we just got the other...
In the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, of my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, raging like a storm, with thunder and lightning, and shoot.
Oh!
The overlap is at the pond. Go again.
Oh no, I wanted to keep listening to it. I thought it was gonna play, like, I thought it was gonna play as you were going into it. Otherwise I would have listened to the whole song. Wait, let's go back in here because I want to hear all of that. And I think this is better because I wanted to see the lyrics. Like, the lyrics have to be really important to it. We just got 5 of their songs. We can listen to their songs whenever we want. Yeah, this is... Why is it so quiet? What? Why is it so quiet? Oh, maybe it's because I wasn't close to it? Sorry, y'all. I really wanted to listen to it. I did want to see the lyrics, but... Anger's remorse. But it's... Can we turn this thing up? Okay, that's fine. I just want to see this. Mm-hmm. Gosh, they're so good. Blind to your pain. You're the seer. Oh, this is good. So good. Oh. I love the idea that he never published this. Like, it was one record that was recorded, never to go public. It was so personal. That also speaks to how personal music is. I like that line, because that's so true in this story. Anger's remorse. We have to save Tor. It's the last thing we do. We can save him. We have the light switch. We can change this overlap outcome. Oh, the guitar solo. Get it. What was that? Bob? Bob was the guitarist, I think? At least he was on the screen when we were doing all the musical stuff. Oh my. Don't even worry, I'm already on it. I saw there's an Alan Wake album on Spotify, which I will be adding after I finish playing. I just don't want to be spoiled yet. There's one more song by the Old Gods of Asgard that we have yet to find though. Don't forget to dive through the dark. Dang! The man I drove away. That was worth it. I wonder, maybe I already forgot, but did she say that her mother had this ability as well? Perhaps. Maybe she had it, and that's why she also ran away. It was too much for her. A lot of pressure. I'd have a hard time hearing that through all of the windstorm and everything, so that works out. All right, overlap time. I need to switch what I have. Let's quick slot this over here. Quick slot our bandages down here or up here. Okay, we're ready. I should have put on one of my other charms. What kind of overlap is this? Where is this? Gone too soon. Oh! Do you think the overlap is related to the death of that girl, Nora? Gone too soon. The bunker! We are in the bunker. Yeah. The bunker. The missing girl. Ooh, sparks are flying. The body of a missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. The local girl, Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla nursing home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youths at a bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning, when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns the loss of its member. Why would only one of the kids drown? What happened? How did all the other kids survive? Gone too soon. Nora. What? Do people still come down here, or is this just sitting here years later? We're gonna have to do something in threes. Hotel and spa. Ocean view. Hotel and spa. Welcome to the Ocean View Hotel. Okay. What am I being stuck in?
What are you doing? Help me, please. This isn't real.
Beware the drowned.
Fuck this place.
Bunker now too. Beware the drowned lady. Dead end. Dead frickin' end. Beware the drowned lady, which is applicable to Cynthia. Bunker 3. Beware the drowned lady. There's 3 bunkers. 3s. Is that 4? Absolutely not. No, no, no. I know in my heart that Alan Wake is never that scary, but I don't feel so good. Oh no. They really amped up the settings on this one. They're like more scare. That. What is that?
No power.
Shoot.
Can't use the switch.
Power lines go that way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's taken. It doesn't matter. Gone too soon.
I need to get the power on to use the switch.
We gotta restore the power. Generator time. Oh, here we go. Bang. Boom. Boom. Man, those little feet. R.I.P. Power on. Switch up.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Kind of like Alan's light. Maybe we have to do this 3 times. Find 3 different areas that I can do that. Something like that. That makes sense. We had to keep doing it again and again and again. 3 light switches, 3 times. We're back at the beginning.
Destroy the only way.
Closer now destroyed the only way. Closer now destroyed the only way. Let's do the time warp again. That says Nora. I didn't see that before. Welcome to the ocean. The water.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
These are closed now. I see it. It's as if it's a hotel. The bunker.
Cynthia. She's here.
Yeah. Is the bunker a remnant of... like... what used to be the hotel?
A dead end.
No, 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 no. Not a dead end. No. No. Beware the drowned lady. Drowned woman. Here. Wait. Was this... wait. This way. This wasn't here before. L4. I remember L4 was the final stretch too, but we walked further down, not further up. I saw that thing to the right. We gotta go to the right. Any loot? This? Oh, I can flip it on.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
My bolt cutters. The bolt cutters. Our time has come. I was thinking we would need to get bolt cutters from somebody's shop. Or like it was something that I just missed myself, but I know exactly. Yes! Bolt cutters! Let's do this. Key? No? Key? Key! Come on, key! No key. Nora gone too soon. This way? Nothing? No, 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 no. No, the key has to be nearby. The key is here. Must be. Do you know how much is going to be open to us? I know that I've been going back and forth, but if we get this key and I have bolt cutters, I am so gonna free Explorer Saga. What was this, just for loot? Key is around here somewhere. Key's around here somewhere. Key. Maybe this stays here. Keys are... Let's do this. Turn it on. It's gone. No. But maybe the key's in this inverse. And then I flip it again. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Because I can always flip it again. There's another one. Oh yeah, let's see if it's in here. Bills. Down here. Nothing. Key. Maybe I'm gonna need bolt cutters for, yep, here. So you can't proceed forward until you get the bolt cutters, which tells me that we need to flip, wait. We flip this to be in this office, and then the keys will be here. Excuse me. Not here. Here? Ammo. Here? Okay, bandage. They're giving us everything we could possibly ask for. This is like an old military bunker. Maybe I'll go crossbow. How do we want to take out Cynthia? Tool cabinet key. There. But the tool cabinet's not here anymore. But now this door is open? So let's flip this. They don't give you that, the bolt cutters for quite some time. Yes. Yes! A whole new world. Do you know how much we can explore now? Yes! Cut short. So now we go back through here. I don't think it impacts that area, just the lit area. Going back into here. Now we flip this again. We have our door and then also whatever this is. That just closed. Something I can get into or no? It just says locked. Maybe. What? Okay, it's just a nurse. I thought it was Rose and I got sad for a second. Staggered? Well, that's a way to get through. Okay. You never know when they're gonna... How does that not jump scare me? But Cynthia being like, wah! It's her voice. It's so much to do with the voice of the person. A light here. I could have ran over here. I think I might do the crossbow. The pistol's just not helpful against bosses. And did you see how many rounds I had to put in her? I'd say we need to go with either the rifle. I mean, I do have a lot of rifle rounds, so we could go with the rifle. What's half expecting? Where? What's that noise? Oh, was it trying to block me in here? Why was the darkness covering this? We can leave now, I guess. I can't pull this anymore. It's off. The power broke. Oh, I wouldn't be able to put it back on. Yeah, the power over here, it's gone. The pipes. All right, we move forward. Bolt cutters. Everything's fine. Just more water. That had to have been a cycle itself, right? Maybe. That's my light. And then we climb up. Rule of 3. We're back. One more. One more time. Let's do the time warp again. Nora. Okay, it's now gone. The thing about her is gone. Ocean view. Is it even higher now? I think it is. Is the water higher?
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Back again. This is different. This is not even close to what... Gotta go deeper. Flare. And something here. 9mm. I need that after all the ones that I used. Tor. Tor. Get the power back on. Where is she?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's so dark.
Get the power.
I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here. I'm coming.
I don't like being in the water. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, we've got a centerpiece. Can I push this? Cynthia, this isn't you.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Cynthia, this isn't you.
Saga. It's so damn dark down here. And underwater.
She must be...
Trapped me at the bottom.
I have to get over there.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's so dark.
I know, I'm coming.
I can't stay in the water.
I know. I know I can't stay in the water.
Into dark water. Joe! Where are you?
I'm coming. To get over there. I'm coming. Down here. I hear the generator. And which way do I go? Tor. No, 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 no. You do not give up. You do not get to give up.
She's coming.
No. Absolutely not. Abso-flippin' not. You know I don't do water, let alone water where I can't see my toes. Heck to the no. It's not too late. Tor, just stay alive. Just stay alive. This isn't the right way. I went the wrong way.
Where is she? There must be a way to get the power back on.
I know that there is. I just gotta get over there. Come on, Saga, get down. Saga. You've got to be.
Shit.
You've got to be. Run. 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 There's a way to get over there. I just don't know how yet. Where's my next? It must be around here. It's gotta be here. It's not. Come on. Doesn't make sense. It should have been here.
She's coming.
There's possibly a generator there. That's the generator, but how? How? I can't climb up that. The pipes. Okay, you have to follow the right pipe. Or just keep spinning around, so I'll just keep going around. We'll just keep going around. Because I went that way and it was a dead end. We need to run. Once we turn the light on, we'll be fine. I think we're closer. I think I'm closer. Generator. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Turn on the lights. We just have to get back to the center. We get back to the center, we're fine.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on.
She's coming. That's the other side. I need to be over there. I can't climb up there. Why is she right there? Do you think I can climb up that? I think that was where I could have jumped to be faster. I can. Huge. Alright. Tor, I'm almost done. Stay alive. Defeat Cynthia.
Dark. I can't see a god.
Alright, Cynthia, where are you? Give me my grandfather back.
I'm sorry I fucked everything.
No, Tor.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Is there any manuscript pages, anything that I missed? No. Not the time. Go! Tor. Where are you? Tor. Sugar Shacks. Excuse me? Excuse me? Sog was trapped where? There must be another way to defeat her. There's some way, there's gotta be another way to do this. Oh my gosh! No! No! Cynthia, this isn't you! Cynthia! Cynthia! Cynthia. It's not you! It's the darkness. Zane wouldn't want this. Come on. Cynthia, you're all naked and traipsing around. This is not how. Okay. Woman. I'm sorry. I gotta reload. I missed that. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta heal. Heal. Can you give me a second? Moment of reprieve, ma'am? Moment of reprieve, please. Whoa! Whoa! Get behind this. Get behind this. That broke it. That broke it. That's gonna hit. Heal. Heal. Cynthia. Cynthia! Cynthia. I shot her down. Keep hitting it. Okay. Okay. Hunting rifles, hunting rifles, hunting rifles. Oh! It's like the wailing woman. It's like they took the inspiration from the witches in Left 4 Dead. That's not it. That can't be it. That can't be it. That is it. That is it. We did 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 it. Oh, that was the best fight they've done so far.
You again.
Truly terrifying.
The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you.
How?
But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
He's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
I think she still doesn't realize
Logan
that
is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
Oh, so... Tor!
Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa.
Hey!
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry.
Scratching hag?
Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Yes, she does.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Aww. Oh, we were able to save him. I was gonna be so sad if Tor or Odin are a casualty of the game. My heart. Oh. So they, okay, well that, if I had known they were gonna play it at the very end of the chapter, then I would have just let us listen to it here. That was great. I loved the bunker setting. This is by far the scariest section of the whole game. Absolutely. something about the old folks home. But then Cynthia was terrifying, like her rising up and oh, it's so good. So she thinks Alan is the one that wrote Logan into the story. I think it's Mr. Scratch. Like, that wouldn't be, I don't think it would be Alan's MO to write a kid into the story of drowning. What if Scratch wrote this in because he knew that it would be my weak spot, my fear? He preys on fears. So he wrote this in because he knows that it'll take longer for me to do the right thing with Alan. Because now I'm gonna use this as leverage for him to unwrite Logan when I don't even understand that it's not Alan writing Logan into the story? Maybe? I think what we're gonna do for the next part, guys, is we're gonna continue and we're gonna do a little bit of a pause in the story. I mean, it will still be storyline progression because we're all solving the case, but I think I'll go back and break any of the bolt cutter locks that we can as Saga, because that might clear up some of the other sections as well, like clearing some of the maps and getting all of, I'm gonna try to find all of Rose's boxes as well. The music at the end of these sections, it's always appropriate. Oh my gosh. And I guess I just thought about this. But everything with Alan's story is, you know, na 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 na, and it loops and it loops. It's like the loop and a loop and a loop. And I just realized that every time she gets to an overlap, she has to go through that the rule of three, but she's going through a loop and a loop and a loop. And she gets a taste of that, and that's why they're able to, yeah, just, I mean, I know the writing was on the wall there with that one, but I just thought that was really cool how they used it for her just as much as him being stuck in a loop. She gets a small taste of that. They're ready for the sick guitar solo. I wonder if we'll play one more song with them or they'll write a final song, maybe? Maybe that's where the last Gods of Asgard music album comes from? This game just makes me more excited each and every episode. I'm like, what's next? What are they gonna do to top themselves before? Let's go! It's insane. People that can play music, musical instruments, can sing, all of it, I applaud y'all. It is so impressive and it brings so much amazing joy to the world. Depth, emotion, it says what people can't normally speak. You better play the whole thing. There it goes. I love those two lines. I want to believe that the liar is Scratch, but I wonder if that's too literal. Like it's too easy. What if... But who else would be the liar? I also wonder if this is as close as what we get to Barry. Like, we got to see some conversation about Barry, but I feel like Scratch read him out of the story or something, and that's why he's not here. All right. Well, as you guys know, that is that for me, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I know I've been splitting this one up into a lot of different parts, but I'm just trying to regulate myself and make sure that I'm taking everything in. And sometimes when I do longer episodes, it easily, like, you can start to see that I get hangry or things like that. So I'm like, all right, no, if I keep myself stricted to like 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, then I can stay sharp on top of it and just give as much as possible. And I feel like this game deserves nothing less. So thank you for coming along with me through all these episodes. And I can't wait to see. I feel like that might have been like a little bit of a turning point, and we're now kind of getting into the last, like the third and fourth, like the third act or something like that. Because we do have all of Saga's maps, so there's not going to be any new locations for us unless, I don't think we'll make a trip to the Dark Place. There's no way. That's Alan's. Alan's almost got all of his maps. We got all of the rest of our maps at the end of this chapter. So yeah, I feel like we're kind of going forward, and just now it's going to be about putting the pieces together and putting an end to Scratch's madness, or at least, I guess the best we can hope is to, I mean, you can dream about putting the dark presence to rest for good, but I only think that it's about subduing it for another couple of years, and then it comes back out as soon as something else happens. I mean, we've seen this. It goes into hibernation and then comes back when something else is able to, like, it's able to latch on to another thing and another thing. So I'm not sure if you ever can finally quench it, but we can at least try. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, YouTube.